In case you missed it, Amazon Games just released their detailed business model for the global release, and they have completely shit on pay to win even further. I didn't think it could get any lower, but they just did exactly that. Most of you already know how premium currency, auction house, cash shop and battle passes work. In essence, the way these systems work have stayed the same as they are currently in Korea. Meaning you will still be able to purchase Lucent with real money and use that Lucent in the auction house. You won't be able to purchase anything that increases your weapon mastery. You won't be able to purchase skill books, but you will be able to buy materials used to craft skill books. You won't be able to purchase growth stones, but you will be able to buy materials used to craft growth stones. And lastly, you will be able to buy traits on auction house to unlock and upgrade the ones you need. That's what they have said in the news post. One thing doesn't add up here, which are purchasable traits. This is getting reworked in Korea on 24 July, where developers have said that traits will be obtainable easier and you will be able to upgrade and re-roll them much cheaper. It doesn't make sense to write this publicly in a post if it's going to be changed and improved anyways for global release. To me, this is a clear indicator of the big disconnect in communication between Amazon and NCSoft, and it is a clear error on whoever approved the news post without checking it first. I understand that they based it on the current Korean version, as this is exactly how it is currently there, but I do believe it was a mistake to include that. The absolutely greatest thing is that battle passes are getting completely juiced for free and premium tiers, and the best thing is that you won't need to buy it with real money like in Korea. You can buy it with a Lucent, and the cost of it has been significantly reduced compared to Korean version. This is good news for free-to-play players, as you will be able to pay for premium tier by just playing, grinding and obtaining Lucent through that grind by selling materials and other items. And even better news is that Blessing of Solisium, the pay-to-win monthly subscription that offered various perks which fall under pay-to-win category, is not going to exist on launch. This is a huge W for Amazon and making Throne of Liberty great with even less pay-to-win. With these great changes, there is of course something unexpected and in my opinion bad they did. As expected, Founders Packs will be introduced on the 18th July. The details and pricing has not yet been revealed, but the biggest issues I have is that all tiers will offer 5-day early access. Yes, you heard it right, 5-day early access, not head start, early access. The reason why I said early access is because players who pre-order early access will play 5 days earlier on their own separate servers. That's right, there will be two types of servers: early access for pre-orders and launch servers for everyone else. This is bad for several reasons. First, it is separating the player base, the community, the guilds, the alliances, as not everyone was ready to pre-order for early access. The good thing is that server transfers will be available at launch, so anyone not pre-ordering would be able to server transfer on launch to an early access server. I know it doesn't make any sense, but I can see the reason for that. If you played Lost Ark, you probably remember the shitshow it was after the 3-day head start on official launch day. There were big queues, servers were crashing, and people spent hours sitting and waiting. Players who pre-order Head Start have been very vocal and crying that they have paid for the game to play early and now they have to sit in queues. Amazon is most likely again expecting the same situation where millions of players are expected to play on launch. And to alleviate the pressure of queues and server crashes, they allow paying players to enjoy their queue-free and lag-free experience on launch day. This is great for Amazon as they did get a shitload of money from this for a basically free-to-play game. Players who paid are happy, Amazon is happy, shareholders are happy, but the vast majority of the player base who will be free-to-play probably won't be happy. I don't think splitting the player base on launch is a good idea, but in a sense it doesn't matter, as the game progresses slowly through milestones, and most content will be gated anyways, so those 5 days won't matter. And later on there is very likely that server merges will happen and the gap in those 5 days head start won't matter anyways. The Founders Packs are still unknown, but it is likely that it will have 3 tiers of various prices ranging anywhere from $50 to $150, where you will likely get access to 30-day Battle Pass, a shitload of Lucent, unique cosmetic items, various items and materials, titles and other amenities that usually come with Founders Packs. Personally, I will be buying the highest Founders Pack regardless of the price to show support to developers and the great game they have given us. One word of advice is that you should not feel forced to pre-order just to play 5 days early. I know FOMO will be high, but it won't matter in the long run. You won't be left behind, you won't miss out on the content, and most importantly, you get to keep your money for better things. Overall, Amazon has been releasing W after W for Throne of Liberty, and with everything that is yet to come from Korean side, it will turn Throne of Liberty into a game we all deserve to play and enjoy. I hope I can see you all in open beta, use it to test the game, get a feel for everything, and ultimately decide if you want to play it on release or not. And until then, take care and I'll see you in the Solysium.